camera angle's wrong. And welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Third one tonight, and only the third one because I'm not drinking anymore. Steaming already. So, this is barrel-aged dessert in a can. It's a cherry and chocolate Ganache. It's from Amundsen Brewery. It's 11.5%. Oh yeah, I don't mess about. Now, can I read it? No. So, fucking, I can't even read it with two eyes. Hold on, wrong side. Right. Oh, there you go. There's a light. Oh shit, I can't. Fucking hell, I'm not steaming. I can't even read it. Can't read fuck all. Anyway, yeah, we'll get rid of that. So anyway, it's dessert in a glass. It's from Amundsen. It's cherry and chocolate ganache. Oh, bless you. Oh. Anyway. Good evening, Thomas, Liam, Mr. Goathead. How are you all? And the birdie in the background. Negan, how are you, my good friend? So there we go. Here we go. Barrel aged dessert in the can. Good evening, Jack. It is Jack. Did I say? I got your name right, didn't I? That's it. That's all right. Do you know, sometimes I get true anxiety when I don't get people's names right. And there's a thing on that now. There we go. That's better. So yeah, vibrant can design, 11.6%. Black pour, again, with a lighter beige or tan head, depending on what colour you want to call it. It does look good, doesn't it? Yeah. And good evening, Dad. Welcome back. So yeah. Let's dive in. Cherry and chocolate ganache. So, on the nose, I should get cherry and chocolate. We'll see. Oh, yes. Yes. Certainly cherry and chocolate on the nose. It's probably had a few too many slurps. It's got a good name for it, hasn't it? Slurpy. I mean, slurps. Yeah. Bless him. Yeah, both cherry and chocolate elements on the nose. I mean, if I can't smell it, I can't smell it. And I don't like to say I can smell something when I don't, because, you know, you see what you see, don't you? Oh, 11.6%. So this is going to be another booze fest of a beer. I'm not getting the boozy element to the aroma that I did with the other one. That last one, wow, pure boozy. And whatever that bird is, it's got a right yak on it. No, nothing up the house. No. I'm going to try and stay awake and watch a film, because I fall asleep too early and it pisses me off. I miss half the night. Usually I stay awake till 2 in the morning, watch some Marvel films and, you know, enjoy life. I don't want to fall asleep at 10 o'clock. Then I've ruined my night. And that bird needs to change his song. You hear him again. Is it a blackbird? And welcome back, Craig. And thank you for your knowledge of birds. You need to come to my workplace. When you're in Nottingham that weekend, I need to drive you up to the workplace just to see the birds and listen to them at least. He's just outside the. I've got the beer room, and I've got a Quercus robur, or an oak tree, for the rest of you. A Quercus robur to the straight at the side of the beer room, and then I've got a Ligustrum parvifolium or privet at the back of the hot tub room, and both the bush and the tree they sit in. Yeah, get magpies. Yeah. Hey, I'm not saying out about that, Ant. If I was a bird, I'd be pissed on some of these beers. Just the smell of them. Fucking hell. So, on the taste, the cherry really comes out. I've been a gardener for 30 odd years of my life. You know, I forgot more than I know. You know, and I still know a lot, but I've forgotten a lot as well. The Rossini Barber of Seville. I reckon it's blackbirds who've been getting into the marquee at work, little buggers. We've got magpies round in not in my garden, but the robins, they don't give a shit. They come down. I mean, I've had a robin literally 2 inches away from me when I'm weeding the garden and like tickling over the soil, and they're there, and he's like the robin just looks up at me, and it's like just stares into my eyes, and it's ever so weird, it's and they say that when robins come down to you, it's someone from above coming down to talk to you or to be there with you. And that um, you know, on the night when I hadn't had a beer, that hits home so much. Could you imagine if it was true? You know, all the wives' tales you hear, and all the old tales of yesteryear. Could you imagine if half of them are true? Sat in your garden, someone you lost, and then a robin came down to you and is there with you in your garden and watching over you, sort of thing. Could you imagine? Hey, and for everybody who's lost someone, the sentiment of that would be unbelievable. Yeah, probably they just want to worm out the soil. Yeah, not probably that. That's probably what it is. I mean, I've been at work at Cockcliffe, in my one of my sites, and I've had 3 robins around me, and it means a lot to me because I lost 3 people in a short space of time. You're going to be a dog. You must be quackers, mate. I did mean that as a joke, obviously. So, back to the beer. Oh, steaming. Now the air's got to it, the cherry is becoming a up me duck. It could be me nan, yeah, me mum, me grandma, and me dad watching over me. You never know. Although my dad wasn't there for most part of my life anyway, so it didn't really fucking matter on that side of things. But it could be my wife's grandma, because she did actually watch over us. Funny how it is, isn't it? The one thing in life, families are strange. The one thing we have no control over is what family we are born into, our brothers and sisters, and the bad people in our families. We have no control over that. We have control over a lot of things, but not over those certain things. And a good thing we do, because at a certain stage in life, you can turn around and say, if it's a bad family member, I'm not going to have anything to do with that person. Never mind what, family or not. They're not worth me bothering. And that's a fair play situation to be in. No. Oh, bloody hell. So, cherry and chocolate all day long. Now the booze element has come into play. That 11.6% really, really hits home. Whoa! I can feel it in my legs. I can fucking feel it everywhere else as well, to be fair. But in my legs, I can feel it. Bollockins are coming. I will try and watch Harry's stream. I have no idea what the time is, so one does apologise. At 9:30, Blue Nose Beer Reviews, our good friend. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? And when you give, look at that. This is why I like using these big glasses. You can see on the glasses. It's 9:28 already. No way. Can't be. Fuck's sakes. Bollocking. So yeah, our good friend Harry from Blue Nose Beer Reviews. Oh wow. Bollocking. But oh well, you only live once. Yeah, he's doing a hangout tonight. Harry and probably Craig, probably Adam, probably Hopzine. Not all related in Nottingham. Let it breathe. Yeah, Hopzine, one of the original beer tubers on the internet. He'll probably be popping on Harry's stream. Very interesting bloke. Very interesting. I don't think she has. Has everyone annoyed me so much I want to punch them? I've been annoyed so much that I'd want to kill somebody. Yeah, this time last year. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah. Turn into a robin, eh? Yeah, I could turn into a robin. Could you imagine flying around looking all day? I'd be a dirty bastard, I would, if I was a robin. Yeah. We're not going down that road either because I get myself into trouble. I get banned off YouTube, but so I'm not doing it. Wow, what a beer though. Derby Forest, you know, we're always going to have banter. Would both Derby and Forest fans like to see us both in the Premiership, going against Leicester, going against all the big boys? Of course we would. No Derby fan, no Leicester fan, no Forest fan wants to see any of those three teams below them in different divisions. We want them in the Premiership, battering the fuck out of each other's. Yeah, of course it would. Like with Derby. That win over Derby, that time we beat Derby 5-1. Jesus Christ. It was like the European Cup all over again. And some of the controversial decisions over the years. Would I want to see Notts County? At one stage, Notts County were in Division 1. Was you there? I wasn't there. I was on TV then. Notts County at one stage when Jimmy Cyril, do you remember Jimmy Cyril? Jimmy Cyril, everyone. Yeah, I wasn't there then. When the fuck was that? Are you dreaming? No, not Jimmy Savile. No, dirty bastard from the BBC. But yeah, Jimmy Cyril, dirty bastard who the BBC again fucked up on. They fucked up on Princess Diana. They fucked up on him. Johnny Rotten called them out and they still didn't do anything. You know, if in any other trade, if somebody had called them out, they should have sorted it. Yeah, dirty bastards. The BBC are so wrong. And we are paying their license, a fucking license, to look after some corrupt. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, I agree, mate, totally. 2014 at Pride Park. It wasn't. It was around that time when we beat you 5-1 as well, wasn't it? And I'm sure it was around about that same time. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Fucking BBC. Cunts. Yeah, it's a stealth tax. We're paying a tax to a company who pay silly fucking wages to dickheads. Fuck them. Why the fuck are we paying it? Hey, I don't pay a tax for ITV. I don't pay a tax for Sky. Why should I pay a tax for some shitty fucking corporation who brings out EastEnders? EastEnders that no fucker watches anyway because it's full of scumbags. Ah, fuck them. But anyway, you shouldn't have to pay it. It's disgusting. I don't watch the BBC at all. Never do, never will. It shouldn't. It shouldn't exist at all. Line of duty. I don't even know what line of duty is. Yeah, Corrie's far better. And I don't even like Corrie. But anyway, back to the beer. So anyway, black pour, light tan head or beige head, depends how you want to be. Cherry and chocolate on the nose. Cat Slater. Who was the daughter of Cat Slater, or the foster daughter at the time? Can't remember her flipping name now. I think she had a kid in the end. We've got a councillor. We've got the head of Nottingham City Council. Looks like Barry. Zoe. Oh. Gary Lineker, 1.5 million, eh? Yeah, it's got good legs on it, mate. And welcome back. So I presume our good friend Harry is doing live now. So Bruno's beer reviews, everyone. Harry is a good lad. He's from He came to Nottingham. He was in Nottingham about 3 years. He's a good one. Did you? Bless you. So, to everyone watching, one does apologise for the rant, but you know, sometimes in life, if people don't rant about some of the inequalities in life, then inequalities never get sorted. You know, I'll look at a good friend of the beer review community, Scott Beer Review, Scott and Wonder, and the stuff he's going through. He's a Birmingham fan. Hey, Birmingham fan. I can't do Birmingham accents. There's no use me trying. Ain't from Birmingham. Nah, I can't do it. But anyway, yeah, yeah. With the inequalities in the UK, a lot of people go on about their colour, about their religion, but a lot. He's not live at the moment. Ah, right, yeah. I thought he was about 9:30. Right. Scouse. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm shit at doing things. But inequalities in this world, the amount of people who have had children with a partner, I sound like an Irishman. Fucking hell. I'm sure the Irish friends of the channel will be happy about that. Not so much everybody else. And one does apologise. I'm from Nottingham. We do shit accents. TV licence going up in June. Well, fuck them. And I do apologise. I do apologise to Amundsen Brewery. I don't normally swear this much on beer reviews, and I don't normally have this much of an opinion. Although I do normally, to be fair, but not this much. Yes. It's disgusting. I really feel for Scott. He's a nice bloke who obviously had a terrible relationship with his ex-wife, and she's using their son as a pawn. They are wankers, mate. They are. You know, you meet someone in life, you think they're your long life companion. You have a child with them, and they turn shit, and then they punish you for the rest of their life. But the thing is, that Scott's child, who he can't see, and you feel for him. I've got friends in the same situation. For good fathers, good, genuinely decent people who are being shit on. Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it? Not all males are bad. There are as many bad females as there are bad males. It should never be just about, there should be an independent person who gets independent reviews from people all around, not just the first 5 or 6 people, but they should go and investigate everybody around and say, can you tell me the good side and the bad side, and do an independent review? because then and only then will they get a somewhere near true. And now, if someone's paying child maintenance for that child, they deserve, in my opinion, to get access to the child, whether or not the bitchy person on the other side of that, be it man or woman, doesn't want to give that, doesn't agree to it. Tough shit. You're paying. In the end, no one wins, because what happens, the child gets to 16 years old, he legally can do what he or she fucking likes. They will then go to their estranged mother or father, and then they will talk to them. That estranged mother or father will then also talk back to them and say, yeah, in life, you've got to grow up. Whether if you've fallen out with the bloke or the woman that you was with, it doesn't matter. The only person that matters in that equation is the child. Because you fuck around with the child, that child will resent the person who fucked them over years later. So in the end, you've done yourself no favours. You've been bitchy to the person you fell out with, but it backfires in the end, and good people will always win in that in that respective field. Good people will always win, because the child will be the person who makes his or her decision. But there's no need for it in the first place. Fairness should always be the key. If the person's a bad person who hit and abused his or her partner, then there's a grounds to say, yeah, this person's a dickhead. Fair play. Good evening, Paul. How are you, matey? But there's no need for it. I feel for all the fathers out there, and I know quite a few fathers who can't see their children because, and it's 90% the woman, and there's no need for this. There's no need for this. Kids being adopted, yeah, I agree with it if need be. I have got an adopted brother and sister. My mum, back in the 60s, gave up my brother and my sister. They were both adopted out. And only in my 40s did I know, 10 years ago, I knew I had an adopted brother and sister. And, I had this uneasy question. One night I went to my mum's and I said to her, I've had a conversation today. And I said to my mum, I says, someone's had me on the phone today and said that I've got a brother and a sister. And I looked her in the eye, because one thing I don't like is anybody. Good evening, Lee. And welcome. Last review, but I do apologise. And I asked my mother in the eye, I says, I've got a brother and sister who said that you're their mother. And I looked her in the eye and she knew I wasn't joking. And she knew it was time to tell the truth. And she did say, yeah, you have got an adopted brother and sister. And, 40 or 50 years ago, the world was a different place. And she couldn't come totally to terms with what she did. One must remember that 40 years ago, England was a different place. Nowadays, no one gives a flying fuck about the world. No. If you're married or not, no one cares a shit. Back in those days, in the 60s, 50s and earlier, people did give a shit, and they were cunts. Yeah, I've got one daughter and a son of 24 and a son of 10. And you know, it's we must all be lucky that we live in today's society. As bad as today's society can be, you know, 100 years ago, it was a shittier society. One must always remember that. Anyway, right, third beer review of the night. A 10%er, a 13.6%er. And Paul, are you up for a Brewmeister Snake Venom challenge? Or a 10 Old Tom challenge? Hey? A beer reviewers Old Tom challenge. 10 or 12 even. Travel and Brews, Liam actually said 12 Old Toms. Shit, that's some Old Toms. 18 quid from Tesco's. Vimto challenge, not strong enough. Yeah, I mean, you only have to look at some of the stories from under, you know. Yeah, 12 Old Toms. or a Brewmeister Snake Venom, 67.5% across the beer review channels. Doesn't really matter who hosts it. You know, multiple beer reviewers from all sorts of channels together. A community as one. Could you imagine that? That would be so awesome. Good to hear that, Thomas. Hope you're well, matey. You know, and when you say it, you know, when I hear comments like that, that it really helps you tonight. Obviously, we take that in another area. Obviously, you might have had something, you know, awful happen to you, and you know, as beer reviewers, as fans of the beer community, we understand. Yeah, mate. We're all part of the community. Community is key. No, if you can't drink 12 Old Toms, or you know, if you do 2 Old Toms, fair play. If you can drink 12 Old Toms, that's interesting. That really is. I'm going to do it for my 1800th subscriber. But if it comes before that, and multiple beer reviewers, multiple community people, friends of the beer review community, not just one channel, but community, and it'd be interesting, you know, all of us together. Yeah, I'll have to pick up some Old Toms, 12 of them, have them on standby for the occasion. Be an interesting occasion. You'd have to sleep in the shed. Yeah. I'll be like that tonight. If I go up the house tonight, bollocks, I'll be sleeping in the shed. So this is Amundsen's barrel-aged dessert in a can. Yeah, I did read that right. Cherry and chocolate ganache. Chocolate and cherry on the taste. We need to, yeah, exactly, Paul. We need to get everybody on board. I know there's a maximum of 10 on StreamYard. But I think as a UK, no, it's not sickly, mate. No, it's beautiful. We could do it as a UK beer tuber. And this is where we all come together. Yeah, we all come together as a community. As a community, we all grow. Simon, Paul, or, you know, Barry, Scott, Craig, Greg, Bullman Bears Reviews, Adam, Mersey Bears, everyone. The 12 Old Tom Challenge across multiple beer reviews at the same time. Could you imagine that at the same time across the country? And try and get Amundsen'S Brewery involved. Wow. Now that would be interesting. You know, the stronger as a community we grow, all of us, it you know, it enhances the beer review community. And it's not just about reviewing beers, it's about the base, or the friends of each other's channels, and we all grow, in my opinion, at least. albeit pissed up because I've had 3 stouts on the road. But I know what I'm saying, obviously. Cherry, chocolate, beautiful. Old Tom, 8.5%. Get in. It would be an interesting event. You know, yeah, it's a Duvel glass. Yeah. And I think it's more than just red card. Yeah, I'm feeling the red card. I'm feeling fucking steaming. Yeah, I think so, Tom. Paul, rather. Across all the beer reviewers in the UK, get Simon, everybody involved, and then put a link out to everybody on a certain night. We all get involved. Everybody jumps on everybody's channels. We're all on StreamYard. We get Lord's Brewing. John, he's a sound lad, he is. Get everybody, everybody joining in. And we 9:48. Shit, bollocking. I'm in for a bollocking. Red card. That's the fucker I'm getting tonight. Would it, matey? That I apologise for. Yeah. I mean, in England, we'd get it for 6 quid. But could you imagine? Not just beer reviewers, but the whole beer community. Yeah, we'd all be steaming. Yeah. I mean, let's be fair. If you can't do 10, you can't do it. It's as simple as that, you know. If you can't drink that much, if you get drunk, you stop. You never go above anything above what you can drink. You know, we've all got to be sensible. London accent. Yeah, I'm Nottingham, I am. Hey, we duck. But could you imagine that? You know, beer tubers of the UK unite. England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and even Ireland, because Ireland's still part of the UK. Oh, but you do it live across multiple channels. So if you, here's what you'd do. Yeah, you would. Yeah, definitely. Solid breakfast, plenty of water. You would, as a whole community of beer tubers, you would, you know, first things first, you've got to organise it. You've got to jump on each other's channels. You've got to share StreamYards, jump on each other's channels. And then by helping each other's, you grow yourselves. It's, you know, what's the Discord? No idea. It'd be sad. For those that want to do it, it would be good, you know. And I'm sure the likes of Dean would be interested, you know, whether he's got time, all dependent on time. You know, for those that want to do it, it'd be interesting. I'm sure Scott would, for sure. Scott's a good lad. Paul's obviously here already. I'm sure Barry would. Good evening, Simmy. And I'm sure there's plenty of us that would. And me personally, I know, fucking hell. I need to get my internet sorted out as well. Yeah, get the names, get it sorted out. And not only beer reviewers, but people in your community. Get them, certain people in your community that you know and trust. Yeah, it's strong. Yeah, 8.5. It's not for the faint-hearted. But get the people in your beer review community that you trust, 4 or 5, and put their names on your channel. This would be unbelievable. yeah. It's not for everyone. No. Blue Man Van. Yeah, because obviously you, Scott, Blue Man Van, Chris the Butcher. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah. And everybody together. Only as a community can you grow. And let's be fair, there's millions upon millions of people drinking beers. And only when we all get together does the whole community grow. Definitely. Good evening, Phil. How are you, matey? So, one's a bit late with this review. One's getting a bollocking off the wife. And Max and Paddy toured the country. Yeah, old Tom. You know, after the first few, it's all going to be about ABV. Both me and Nagan have done Brewmeister's Snake Venom, 67.5%. And for my 2000th beer, 2000th subscriber, I'm doing it again. Not yet. Yeah, she's in the house. All stuffed after your Chinese. Good on you, matey. So, Snake Venom. Snake Venom is £22.50. Thank you, Craig. Kent Beer Reviews. No, I've had no tea yet. That's why I'm steaming. Yeah, I forgot where I was now. Where was I? Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? I've totally forgot where I was. Fucking hell. Yeah, definitely getting a bollocking off the wife tonight. Yeah, she's doing a cake at the moment, so I may escape it as long as I walk up the house and I'm not overly sounding drunk. Snake Venom. Yeah, £22.50 at Amazon. Craig, Kent Beer Reviews, went into Amazon tonight. Old Tom's 4 for £6 at Tesco's. Yeah, I need some food. Yeah, £22.50 for Snake Venom. I've done all but 30 millilitres of the bottle in 1 hour 50 minutes. The Snake Venom challenge will come. This will be interesting because there's a lot of good beer reviewers out. There's a lot of great beer reviewers. You know, Shark. Hello, matey. Welcome back. There's a lot of great beer reviewers out there. We've all got different personalities. I love the personalities. Last night, I was watching Barry and Chris Beer Reviews. All the Beer No Idea. Chris Beer Reviews doing their chili food challenge. Fucking hell. I couldn't have done it. I can't do the chili stuff. I can't do it. I had a chili once, scratched my head, went for a piss. Fucking hell. I was on fire. My head was on fire. My bollocks was on fire. And I'll never fucking do it again. Never, ever break a chili up and then scratch your head and go for a piss. You'll fucking regret it. Northern Ireland, matey. And good evening. Whereabouts in Northern Ireland, out of curiosity? Snake Venomous cider. Ooh. Brewmeister. Keith Brewery. Snake. Brewmeister. Brewmeister is their brand. It's Keith Brewery. Drink Supermarket is one place where you can get it from. Amazon, £22.50. And if you've got Prime, Amazon Prime, that's delivered. That is a bargain, an absolute bargain. And when I hit 2000, or maybe before, because I don't give a shit anyway, but maybe before, we'll do a Snake Venom Beer Reviewers Challenge with a load of beer reviewers, as many as we can do. I bought it for £40, yeah. £40 and a glass. I got the Brewmeister glass. I think my mate still got the glass because I ain't got the bugger. Yeah, no, I ain't got the glass. I bet he's kept it, bastard. Anyway, 40 minutes. One needs to go up the house. It's been a long review. Stupay kit? No, I haven't. No, I've got to be honest. Yeah, it's all about pennies, isn't it? If you ain't got the pennies, then maybe you can't do it. It's simple as that. So, black pour, tan head, cherry and chocolate on the nose. Cherry and chocolate on the taste all day long. Beautiful beer. Amundsen Brewery. Kindly gifted to me from the fantastic and is a solid bloke Kent Beer Reviews, Craig as we know him. Out of 5, would I drink this again? Yes. Amazing beer. Out of 5, ooh, there's a toughie. Again, the Imperial Stouts. Now, to other beer reviewers, if you watch this in time to come, do Imperial Stouts tick your boxes over normal beers? Got to be honest. A bit on your hand. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.68 out of 5. Really enjoyed this. Better than the Vocations Imperial Kirsch, I will say. Not quite as good as the Imperial Banoffees, but that might be a taste thing for me. Remember, with all beer reviewers, it's their taste. What they say, you can only take so far. You listen, you think to yourself, does that sound good to me? I'll try it. Sometimes they may be wrong and you don't agree with them, and you're going to find this. It's never, we all are very different in our tastes. No, I'm not. No, your partner's not called that. You did that last night, so you've not tasted the Imperial Stouts. £22.50. I know, what an amazing price. That's a bargain, matey. Total bargain. Get one, put it to one side, and 2000th beer review or beer review community review. That'll be interesting. Could you imagine 10 different beer reviewers or more drinking it on the same night? Wow. It's got to be done. Anyway, I've already said the score. It's been a good one. I've totally enjoyed tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Be interesting to see where the Old Tom Challenge goes. Can we get everybody on board for a UK beer reviewers and community Old Tom Challenge? Are the cans empty or full? Every single one's full, matey. If you look in that bottle there, it's full. Full. Somebody did ask me this. Are your bottles cans full or empty? And I said the same to them. I says, why the fuck would I keep empty cans? Yeah, always 100% full. Yeah. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see where the community goes. Yeah, there's a few beers. Yeah. Chilies, keep away from. I don't trust them. And anyway, I suppose so, yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, some of the beers I've had, some of the bottles and cans I've collected, they would make great collector's things for people. I suppose they would. Yeah, I know. I mean, if you can get 12 Old Toms for 18 quid, it's not too bad. It's still pricey, but 18 quid's not too bad. I will, in the next few weeks, get the bottles, and then the challenge is on, and we'll see what the community does. If other reviewers in the community do it, we could have a mass, widespread community challenge, jumping on other beer reviewers' channels. So many people doing it, jumping on other channels and making a night where beer reviewers and channels across the UK all collaborate as one. That would be amazing. That's true community at its best. And for everybody watching, Harry, Blue Nose Beer Reviews, is supposed to be doing a live from about 9:30. God knows what the time's, I ain't got a clue. Fucked if I know. But yeah, somewhere around 9:30. I may be on myself at some stage if I'm not too pissed up. Slightly pissed up at the moment, gotta be honest. But cheers. Been a great night. Thank you. And yeah, cheers. Yeah. I talk sense sometimes, yeah. Oh, fuck me, and I talk bollocks a lot of the times. It's just gone 10. Fucking hell. Bollocking. Cheers, Craig. Oh, fuck me. There's a bollocking. Fucking hell.